Hello, fantabulous souls. Welcome to Psychically Speaking, where we discuss all things body, mind, spirit related. I'm your host, Psychic Lisa Ann. As a professional psychic medium and healer, I have been assisting people for over 27 years. I'm so excited to have you join me on this journey called life as we share, learn, and grow together. Let's jump right in. So it's been quite a while since I've recorded a podcast. Sometimes life gets in the way, and that is definitely something that has happened over the last few weeks. So I thought it'd be fun for this podcast if we all just kind of played a little bit of a game. I call this game What If? And I can promise you that if you play this game the right way, it will literally change your life. And if you play it the wrong way, you will continue to find yourself in that never ending, what I like to call hamster wheel, where you just keep going round and round and round, experiencing the same things over and over. So it occurred to me many, many years ago that as humans, we all have this really bad habit that when we're trying to do something different or we want to do a big change in our lives, instead of focusing on why we want to make that change or what it's going to be like when we accomplish that goal or we achieve that thing that we're focusing on, instead we tend to play what I like to call the what if game. And we immediately go to the negative of the what if. So let me give you an example. So maybe you're thinking of making a big move to another state. And as you're thinking about it, your mind jumps in, that great analytical mind, and goes, well, what if you don't like it? What if you don't make friends there? What if you can't find a job? And you get caught up in what I like to call the mind loop, where now you're just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking of all these negative things. So, what I like to say is if you're going to play the what if game, you have to play it fairly. So, you have just as much chance of not liking it as you do of liking it. You have just as much of a chance of making new friends as you do making no friends. So, what I teach people is when you're playing the what if game, make sure you're looking at both sides. So let's look at that example again. So now maybe someone's thinking about moving out of state. As you're thinking about this big move, your mind gets on that hamster wheel and immediately starts going, what if I make the move and I don't like it? You stop yourself in that moment and you say, what if I make the move and it actually turns out to be so much better than I ever imagined it could be? What if I make the move and I don't make any friends? You stop your thought process in that moment and you play the what if game fairly by saying, what if I end up finding the best circle of friends that I've ever had? So for each negative that you come up with, you stop yourself in that moment, just take a nice breath and think, what is the exact opposite best outcome of that negative thing you just thought about? And I'm telling you, telling you, telling you, if you start doing this every time you go to what if, I'm telling you, it will literally change your life. So I want you to get out there. I want you to start paying attention to your thoughts. We all play the what if game. I know a lot of people try to tell people, well, just don't think that way. But I don't know about you guys. It doesn't work that way, right? We're human. We're going to have fears, especially when there's something huge that we're thinking about doing. It's normal to think about what could go wrong. It's normal to step into that fear, but just don't stop there. Allow yourself to have that thought, to have that question of what if, and then remember the rules of playing the what if game. Thanks again for joining me. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with a friend and be sure to subscribe. For more information on my work or my Body, Mind, Spirit Spa and Gift Shop located in historic downtown Southern Pines, North Carolina, visit spiritquestnc.com. And remember, life isn't always rainbows and butterflies. So each and every day, make the choice to be fantabulous.